I'm watching CNN. This is the kind of informed commentary you get from CNN. They bring on this maniac who just a week ago was telling us that the KKK wasn't progressive. They're lefties, the KKK. Ready? So here we are. Listen to what they have to say at CNN about this.
David, number one, there's no place for violence, period, in the American political system, right?
And now, here comes a big excuse for violence, right?
You're kidding.
Remember, he said there's no place for it. There's no place for it. I should think it'd be wrong. Here we go.
Unfortunately, the American left has a very, very long and detailed history of doing exactly this.
What? Why is he on TV?
The left has a long history of doing this. So you realize that this guy get most of his history lessons from Trump University. That's what this is coming from. So this guy's name is Jeffrey Lords. He was the guy who last week said the KKK was a liberal terrorist group.
Yeah.
This is Jeffrey Lords.
To Van Jones.
Yes.
Right to his face.
This is that guy.
Yeah.
We did a videotape about him. He's got more crazy stuff to say.
Oh, no, that is what we're talking about. That is what we're talking about.
That's fine.
We are talking about people who show up at rallies, Donald Trump or whatever, to provoke. They are in search of violence. That's what their objective is.
They're in search of violence. And gosh damn it, they found it.
Yeah.
They found some violent MFers over at a Trump rally ready to beat the crap out of anybody.
You want to find violence, you go to a white racist Trump rally.
You go to a white racist.
The only thing that could make this clip worthwhile if John McGraw walked right up to him and punched him in the face.
It's fine, but
what do you think the 1968 Democratic Convention was all about?
I don't know. It was about a police riot where the Chicago police force started cracking the heads of peaceful protesters. That's what this is all about. That's what the 68 convention was about. Chicago police were humiliated for the way they handled it, and they started chanting, "The whole world is watching." That's where that chant comes from. The whole world is watching a police riot. This is the kind of informed commentary. CNN is like, well, you don't have to switch over to Fox to get totally crazy, backcrap crazy stuff. Said the opposite. Black is white, in is out, up is down kind of news reporting. We'll give it to you right here on CNN. Right here, we'll give it to you. We're going to, come on. Hang on, he's got more.
In all these different examples.
It's history, David.
Why can't Trump stand up and say, look, you can be passionate, I love you, my supporters, I thank you, but we can't hit anyone at rallies?
Trump has bring out stretchers. He has. He said, go cry
because after decades of seeing this kind of stuff.
Decades?
Decades.
But that does not condone David, were you calling on Barack Obama to denounce the Black Panthers?
Yeah.
What?
Remember after all those Black Panther? Remember when Barack Obama was giving speeches and Black Panthers started beating the crap out of white people? What the? This is the stuff. So it's like we're watching Fox News. So this is Fox News now, but it's called CNN. And I bet you don't know this, but one of the N's in CNN stands for news. And the other one stands for not. Yeah, cable not news. Cable not news, CNN. There's more.
If you show me an incident like that video of someone getting sucker punched,
you know what? They were bullying people at polling places, and I don't recall you or anyone telling him to denounce the Black Panthers. It's a complete double standard based on political parties.
That is not the same thing as getting cold cocked in the face.
Yeah, that video is shocking.
That's a terrible video.
Of course, but what I'm saying is there are people who go to these rallies with the deliberate intent of provoking people.
Yes, and those people are called Donald Trump.
Exactly.
Who do you think goes to these rallies trying to provoke people? Knock the hell out of them. Knock the crap out of them. I'll pay your legal bills. That's who's provoking the people. That's who's doing it. Thank God CNN is bringing us all this different points of view on ignorance.
That's fine.
No, it's not fine, David. No, and therein lies the problem. That's doubtless why that guy's so
it's okay to hit protesters.
Okay, I'm done with that guy. There was another panel on CNN that talked about this exact topic. You ready for this guy?
Should Mr. Trump denounce the violence at his rallies?
Okay, well, first, that guy's 78 and throwing a punch like that. That reminds me of the Buzz Aldrin clip. I mean, at his age, we must say that is very, very interesting. But
I'm not giving him.
Look, I will say.
What?
So, that guy's 78. It's very, very interesting. We must have to say that's very interesting. And you'll be like, that's not interesting.
Hold on.
Oh, we must.
Okay,
by the way, this is Trump's spokesperson, right?
The Trump ralies, liberals come and then they create chaos, interrupting 10 or 15 times. When you don't see conservatives.
See, liberals come and they create chaos, and then, we beat the crap out of them. That's how you're supposed to handle it.
Go into Hillary Clinton and freak out at her rallies. It's a lack of respect that liberals have for freedom of speech.
Lack of respect for freedom of speech. Let's just break that down for a second. So they come there to protest, which is the freedom of speech Americans most value, is your freedom to protest. They go there to protest. They beat the crap out of them and have them thrown out. They're like, hey, why are you guys against free speech? So again, black is white, up is down, in and out. It's CNN. It's CNN. It's not really news. It doesn't even have to be tethered to reality. It doesn't have to even make sense. We're going to put it on, and we're going to pay these people to come on. It's CNN. Who cares?
And a 78-year-old guy, which Donald Trump is not in control of. He's a very powerful man, but he can't control a 78-year-old man who,
so you're saying
at that age, that looks like good exercise.
That's...
Thanks, CNN. Thanks for, I was wondering, I think CNN, we're turning over every rock to find another ignorant moron underneath it, and we're going to put him in a suit and put him on TV. It's CNN.
One could also argue, too, that Trump, therefore, is not a good president. He can't even control his own crowd.
Can't even control his own rallies. He can't even control his own rallies. That's what they're kind of admitting. Anyway, we know. So,
the fact that they're not penitent, that they're not like saying, "Please forgive us. We didn't know this was going to get out of hand."
They're like, "Yeah, that's what we do."
We denounce this kind of behavior. Nobody look to the camera. Trump people don't punch anybody. Instead, he's coming. It looks like exercise. Looks like it's fun. Everybody should go out there and punch some black people. It'll make
and so this is not, by the way, doesn't hurt him with the people who like him. This is what they like.
Yeah,
they like someone who's strong. They like the alpha male, and that's why they like Trump. That's the mentality of people who like Trump. They want a strong leader. They don't care. So. Might makes right to the conservative brain. We talked about this in one of the premium episodes. George Lakoff explained all this to us, and I explained it in that episode about they don't care. If Donald Trump insults you and that insult sticks, that means he wins in their mind, because that's a winning argument then. If it sticks, he wins. So it's all about winning and who's the strongest. And if he beats you, that means he's stronger. And to them, that's morality. Whoever is the strongest, you're supposed to follow, and that makes you moral. That's right. That's the way God intends things. We have dominion over the earth. Donald Trump has dominion over us. That's how they like it. So that's what this is about. This doesn't hurt them. That's like, hey, we're going to beat the crap out of you. That's what we do. That's the mentality of a big group of people in America, and we have to. Donald Trump is revealing that to us. Isn't that nice? Because I remember after 2008, everybody was pretty sure racism was over in America. We elected a black guy with a Muslim name. Racism's over. Wait till you see Donald Trump. Oh wait, besides Donald Trump and I don't know, the entire, seems like half the Republican Party now, and they're going to be his nominee, and they're all going to get behind him. They're all going to get behind Donald Trump as the nominee. They're all like, this guy's a con man. He's crazy. He's nuts. He's embarrassing. Well, will you support him if he's the nominee? Yeah, I'll support him. The guy you just said is a con man? Yeah, I have to support him, because that's what we do as conservatives. We fall in line. And that's how you show how good of a person you are, by how well you follow the strong man authority. And that's what all this is about. And I just want to say thanks to CNN for making news more like the Jerry Springer Show. It's really not. I mean, there's more intellectual conversations happening at The View. You know what? That's insulting to The View. I don't want to insult The View. Let's say Jerry Springer. View's fine sometimes. I don't want to. View's much better than CNN. Let me put it that way. The View is much. If someone said that on The View, they probably wouldn't invite him on again, and they probably would kick him off right away. So much, but that's how bad CNN is. They don't have the journalistic standards of Whoopi Goldberg.